Hey, Miss Cool's class, today's my day to be your mystery reader. Do you know who I am? What do you think? It's me, Owen's mom. Sorry I couldn't bring any special treats today, but I do get to still read.
Since the weather is so nice and springy and Easter is on Sunday, I picked a couple of books that were springy. So the first one we're going to read is Ducks in a Row. There they are, all waiting to take a bath. Max sat down. He put up his feet. He leaned back in his chair. "Oh, yes," he said. "It's so nice to relax." Max looked around. Brody was bringing in the newspaper. Dakota was warming Irene's feet. Bebe was singing to the kittens. Everyone had something to do. Everyone except him. Said Max. "What do I do around here?" Sometimes he baked snacks, but he wondered if everyone liked them. "Does anyone need me to do anything?" Max asked. No one answered. Then the doorbell rang. "I'll get it," yelled Max. On the steps stood 3 plump ducks in a row. "Aunt Pat, Aunt Dot, Aunt Flo," said Max. "Max, could you take my bag?" said Aunt Pat. "My bundle," said Aunt Dot. "And my box," said Aunt Flo. "Of course," said Max. Max's aunts told everyone that they were on their way south and they had stopped to visit before the first snowfall. The aunts sat down on the couch. "Max, could you make us some tea?" said Aunt Pat. "With toast," said Aunt Dot. "And jam," said Aunt Flo. Max set off to work. It felt good to be needed. They needed him to run their baths, to fluff their pillows, and to close their curtains. By the end of the day, Max was a little tired, but it still felt good to be needed. The next morning started early. "Max, could you open this jar?" said Aunt Pat. "And untangle this yarn," said Aunt Dot. "And fix this toaster," said Aunt Flo. The rest of the week, all Max heard was, "Max, could you?" "Turn on the TV, pop some popcorn, change the channel, shuffle the cards, roll the dice, keep the score, pick a pumpkin, pick an apple, pick some flowers." Max went out to the garden. He wasn't sure how much more kneading he could take, but he felt something. A snowflake. "The first snowfall," he said. The very next day, Max said goodbye to Aunt Pat and Aunt Dot and Aunt Flo. He was so tired he could barely wave. Max sat down. He put up his feet. He leaned back in his chair. "Oh, yes," he said. "It's so nice to relax." Then he heard Irene's voice. "Max, could you?" Oh, no, thought Max. "Max, could you use a blanket?" said Irene. Max nodded. And he fell fast asleep. Okay, we're gonna do one more, if you haven't turned me off by now. And it's called Giggle Giggle Quack. Farmer Brown was going on vacation. He left his brother Bob in charge of the animals. "I wrote everything down for you. Just follow my instructions and everything will be just fine. But keep an eye on the duck. He is trouble." Farmer Brown thought he heard giggles and snickers as he drove away, but he couldn't be sure. Bob gave Duck a good long stare and he went inside and he read the first note. Tuesday night is pizza night, not the frozen kind. The hens prefer anchovies. Giggle, giggle, click. "29 minutes later, there was hot pizza in the barn. Bob checked on the animals before he went to bed, and everything was just fine. Wednesday is the bath day for the pigs. Wash them with my favorite bubble bath and dry them off with the good towels. Remember, they have very sensitive skin. Giggle, giggle, oink. Bob had the pigs all washed in no time. Farmer Brown called home on Wednesday night to check in. Did you feed the animals like I asked? Done, replied Bob, counting 7 empty pizza boxes. Did you take care of the pigs? All taken care of, said Bob. Are you keeping a very close eye on the duck? Bob gave Duck a good long stare. Duck was too busy sharpening his pencil to notice. Just keep him in the house, Farmer Brown ordered. He's a bad influence on those cows. Giggle, giggle, moo, giggle, oink, giggle, quack. Thursday night is movie night. It's the cow's turn to pick. Giggle, giggle, moo. Bob was in the kitchen popping popcorn just as the animals settled in to watch The Sound of Music. The phone rang. The only thing Farmer Brown heard on the other end was giggle, giggle, quack, giggle, giggle, moo, giggle, oink. But uh-oh, duck! Screamed Farmer Brown. Bob, it's for you. That tricky old duck. All right, looks like Farmer Brown's coming home from his vacation and he's not very happy. You all have a great